So why do people hate Resource Rumble? Now, the truth is about Resource Rumble and Marvel Rivals, it's actually not bad the way people make it out to be. I think Resource Rumble is an excellent mode. And you guys might think, what the hell are you smoking? Like, what game are you playing? No, like, seriously, I think Resource Rumble is a good mode, the mode itself. But what's not good is the map. Now, when you play Resource Rumble, like in the previous season, in season 5, it's not in season 6 now, but in season 5 and, below that, people will just consistently get Resource Rumble every time. And it will only be on that one map, which was like another version of Clintar. And that map, dude, I'll be honest, the map was not interesting like to play on. And it didn't look that appealing because it was just like another Clintar map. And the layout of the map does not look good. At first, I enjoyed it, but then the more I kept playing it, I realized it became so repetitive because it was on one map, and then on top of that, the map did not look good either. So I think Resource Rumble is an excellent mode. It's actually a good mode, right? And they did say NetEase Games did say we're gonna bring the mode back, but it's gonna be in 18 versus 18, which I'm really happy about. Now, the reason why I say Resource Rumble is a good mode because as you guys know, I played Halo back in the day. I played a lot of Halo Infinite and the old classic games, and in that game and in those games they had King of the Hill, and in King of the Hill they would have these the zones placed on the map. And every time you capture one zone, you move on to the next zone, like basically A, B, and C. And that's the way, you play the mode. And it was really fun. It was very competitive and casual at the same time. And I really enjoyed playing that. And that gave me the same vibe in Rivals when it came to like Resource Rumble. But what bothered me was it wasn't the mode, it was the map. Let's be honest, it was the map. How much you want to bet if Resource Rumble, if they brought in the Sanctorum map from Doom Match and had the 80 versus 18 mode, along with that. So imagine you had 80 versus 18 on the Sanctorum map with Resource Rumble. Would you guys enjoy it? There's a high chance you could. Honestly, there's a high chance. Because that map, the layout of that map from the Doom Match map, the Sanctorum, it looks excellent for that. I think it would be a brilliant map for that mode, because it's quite big, isn't it? Like with Clintar, it's big, but it doesn't look fun to play. It doesn't look fun. It doesn't look nice, to play on that map. And the only thing I liked about that map was the jump pads. Do you know when you're spawning in and you jump on those jump pads and you just like fly across the map? That's the only thing I like about it. It kind of reminds of Halo where you use a grav lift and you just go across the map. But other than that, the map wasn't good. Okay, it wasn't good. It did not look good. It didn't look nice. And I was thinking if we had this mode on the Sanctorum map or the new map, whatever's that they're making, I think it would be a lot more fun. I think it would be a lot more better. So I think NetEase Games should definitely consider bringing back Resource Rumble, but put it in 18 versus 18, test it with the Sanctorum map, and I think a lot of people will love it. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people will love the map. And a lot of people say the Sanctorum map is too small. I don't think it's too small. I think it's big enough to have 18 versus 18 on there. Just give it a try. Look, if it's too big, then do like, I don't know, make it into a 12v12 then. So there's a lot of potential for a Resource Rumble. It's just a shame, like a lot of people were roasting the game mode, but personally, I think it's the map that was an issue because it was only one map, guys. Like if it had multiple maps, I think it would have been a lot better. Because if you think about the mode, you were just swapping areas. The zone was switched. Like if you completed A, you go to B, right? You go to zone B. You just move over there. Like that's all you're doing. It's basically like a domination almost, but except that you're moving around. And it wasn't even that bad, honestly. It was just the map itself. It wasn't appealing to play on. And I think Resource Rumble and other maps could play out really well. We just need better maps. And look, NetEase Games are like looking at the track record. They have been amazing when it comes to making maps, but I feel like they've been making a lot of Clintar maps. Like, have you guys noticed that there's too many Clintar versions? Like, I want to see more of like, version of, New York or more of like, Japanese map, China map, something like that. I want to see the X mansion map, Charles Xavier's mansion. That'd be pretty cool. Like, there's so many maps they could, add in this game, and I mean, they're all gonna be adding the new map, which is the museum map. I think that location appeared in Deadpool and Wolverine, where we saw the TVA and stuff. So that'll be interesting to see. I can't wait to try that out. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. It's only 5 minutes. I haven't really said a whole lot, but I just want to get this video out there, like for the people that dislike Resource Rumble. I personally think it's not the mode, it's just the map. Because like I said, the mode was just like you capturing that point and then moving to the next point. That's all you're doing. It's not like a whole different mode. It's almost like playing Domination. Like, it's basically, King of the Hill, like from Halo. And those modes are really popular, right? It's just what it is. It's the layout for the map for, I don't know what the map name is, but it's based that Clinton map. And it wasn't good. The only thing that was good about it was the launch pad. That was it. But yeah, I just want to get this video out there. I don't want NetEase Games to completely get rid of the mode because I do think the mode is fine. It's completely fine. It's just the map itself. That's all. So I'm really excited to see what else NetEase Games, to see what else they can do with it. We are definitely going to see it returning because they did say they're going to improve more on it, and they want to bring it into 18 versus 18. Now, speaking of 18 versus 18, the map that we have now for 18 versus 18, it's a good map. It's a nice map, but I feel like we need more maps for that because it does get boring when you're playing on the same map. But it's not a crap map. The layout for that map is good, but we need more maps. So I really hope we get more big team maps for for the 18 versus 18. I do think they should like kind of decrease the player cap, around like 12v12 maybe, to make it like not too chaotic because sometimes I don't know what's going on. But I do hope they bring in more maps for the 18 versus 18. Along with the Resource Rumble, maybe we get Capture the Flag. I think Capture the Flag will be fun. They're going to be doing a lot of balancing for that for most characters. I feel like if we're going to get Capture the Flag, most of the abilities for the characters, like Spidey, he's not going to be able to, swing with his, swing with the flag. He probably has to run it or climb on the walls or something to get away. Or Doctor Strange, maybe Doctor Strange could not open up the portal. Imagine like using the portal, and I think what could happen though, you can maybe, portal in, then grab the flag, but as soon as you walk through the portal, the flag would drop. It will not go through. It will not go through the portal. I think there's a lot of ways they could balance that. So them going through the portal, like it's not. Yeah, that's going to be OP if that was the case. So there's a lot of balancing for CTF. I think that's why we have not seen CTF like anytime soon. Like because there's a lot. They're probably balancing that we don't know. It's probably in the works. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what else they can do with the Resource Rumble and bringing in maps, big team maps. Yeah, let me know, or let me know down in the comments below. Do you guys disagree about Resource Rumble, being a good mode, or do you guys, think it's a very horrible mode? Do you think it's the map? The map could be the issue. Like, let me know down in the comments below, and be sure to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to the channel. I do stream full time on Twitch. I do also cosplay as Spidey using the Tobey Maguire suit. So you guys definitely love that if you guys, are a fan of those movies, these Spidey movies. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.